Six other states and 7 other component units of the Northeast Students Organization, which I hope you are all aware of the existence of the Northeast Students Organization. To proceed with our program, I'll first read out the structure of our program. Northeast Students Organization sit-in strike, organized by Naga Students Federation and NSF, that is here at Naga Solidarity Park, Nagaland. Our theme is on Evict All Illegal Immigrants from Northeast. Date 18th of August 2025. As said, I will be the chairperson as the state coordinator, Northeast Students Organization representing the Naga Students Federation. We will have an invocation from Esther Rhakho. She's the former General Secretary of the Naga Students Federation. And also a short speech from the President, Honorable President of the Naga Students Federation, Medovi Rhi. And we will also hear a keynote address from the Secretary General of the Northeast Students Organization, Mutsikhoyo Yhobu. And we will have not a concluding remark, but a word of thanks from Ejanthung Ngulie, the Information Secretary of the Naga Students Federation. Respected the President and colleagues of the Naga Students Federation, my most respect to our Secretary General of the Northeast Students Organization, Mutsikhoyo Yhobu. Ladies and gentlemen, leaders of the students' units from the colleges present today, media friends and fraternity from the print and also the technical media community. I would like to start with a small intro on ILB, vis-a-vis influx of illegal immigrants. For those who are not aware or are yet to learn, I'm very much sure we are a learned and enlightened, we are living in an enlightened community, for which I'm very much and pretty sure that our students will be knowing much better than any one of us as far as ILP, inner line permit, is concerned. However, for those who would like to open your ears, I would like to share a very brief gist of the inner line permit, which is called the ILB 1873. This was regulated through an act called the Bengal Eastern Frontier Act, and the NSF, this very issue has been very dear and very close to NSF since decades and decades back, for which the NSF has also constituted a very strong committee called the Inner Line Regulation Commission, headed by NSN Lothal, who is the chairman, and a host of members. This ILB is a travel document required for Indian citizens to visit certain states in Northeast, like Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Mizoram, and Manipur, as of today. And there are partial areas like which they come under ILB, like the states of Assam, then Meghalaya and Tripura, for which the Northeast Students Organization is demanding for a full-fledged implementation of ILP in all part of the Northeast region. Therefore, we are here to demand and protest, to call for a strict implementation through proper policy and measures to be implemented by the respective states government of the seven sister states. This permit system aims to regulate movement into our Northeast regions, to protect the indigenous communities, to preserve our culture, heritage, and to maintain demographic stability. However, it is unfortunate to tell you, my dear brothers and sisters, that ILB functions only in this four northeast part of the states, whereby it has drastically affected our socio-economic and demographic structure. And particularly Nagaland, as you know, where government Nagaland, the state of Nagaland, the government of the day needs to thoroughly wander onto the regulated system. And at the same time, we also demand that the central government, the union ministry, should seriously take into our concern of our protest today on the influx of illegal migrants into the Northeast. The porous areas of Northeast should be checked with a proper regulated system. That is what is our demand. Therefore, today we are here to strongly protest democratically in a way of citizen strike, to protest along with the 7 other states where we will also be submitting a memorandum in line with all our component units to the Honorable Chief Minister of the 7 states. As for us, I'm told that the state cabinet is having a meeting. Therefore, we will look forward to submit the memorandum after this program. The demand that we are making on the today or on the illegal immigrants vis-a-vis the ILB is or are implementation or to implement strict measures for immediate detection and deportation of illegal immigrants. That is our first demand. Secondly, we are demanding on sealing of the Indo-Bangla border. As you all are aware, Bangladesh, which borders almost a high range into the areas of the Northeast India, highest infiltration happens from the Indo-Bangla border. Therefore, we are demanding for sealing of the border area. Then thirdly, we are demanding to strengthen border control and monitoring, both particularly in vulnerable areas by deploying adequate security personnel and modern surveillance technology. Unless such competent and advanced surveillance technology are used to detect or delete the illegal immigrants, we are far not from becoming foreigners. And the fourth point we are demanding from the respective state government and the union government is to coordinate with neighboring states while implementing the policies on ILD with the with the neighboring states and relevant agencies, of course, to ensure that migrants are simply not just relocated within a neighboring region or neighboring state. So to say, meaning to say, we only focus on trying to push out the illegal immigrant from our respective area. Therefore, these illegal migrants will go to Assam and settle there. Once they are secured economically, they will again come back some other day. Therefore, the Northeast Students Organization holistically demands with an approach that they should be totally pushed out of the Northeast, not push it to Assam, not push it to Arunachal Pradesh or any of our neighboring states, and that other states should also not push the illegal immigrants towards the state of Nagaland. That is what we are very particular, and the Northeast Students Organization is very much focused on this. And the fifth demand that we would like to place before the government is to preserve and protect our indigenous rights, that are our culture, language, political, and our ownership rights through legal and policy measures of the government. The last point, that is the sixth point, is of course very important. We seek the sincere attention of the state government to set up a special review committee on the population explosion. This is very important. The state government should take up immediately. To go ahead with our program, I would like to
thank you for the life of every one of us and for sustaining all of our lives day to day. We are nobody and we are helpless without you, Father God. We seek for your blessings and we seek for your presence as we gathered here for a purpose. Father God, you know all of our plans, you know our dreams, and you have said. We pray that, Father, you will grant good wisdom and knowledge from
for organizing this seat in strife, where this resolution has been adopted in our executive meeting 6 acres in Guwahati. In rest with the 6th state, the Naga Students Federation in solidarity with the NESO, we are very serious when it comes to illegal immigrants across the Naga, the Northeast state. Today, I want to question, especially taking the advantage of our media, I also want to question, especially our students' friends, our leaders, those who are present here today. Are we really serious with ourselves when it comes to implementing of inner line pass? Naga Student Federation, since 1980s, we have been fighting for these illegal immigrants that have almost occupied the Nagaland state. Today, I want to challenge our students' community. The future belongs to us, and you are the architect of our future. So, dear students, friends, you are the volunteers, you are the stewards. What Naga Student Federation is fighting for this. Especially, I want to convey to our students, friends, that the future belongs to us, and it is us whether we want to live to what we are expecting or what we are architecting for that. By especially taking the advantage of the media. Since 1873, the Bengal Eastern Frontier Regulation, BERF, where we have given the rights, where we are given the protections through this act. But today, I feel that all of us have to be responsible on this when it comes to successfully implementing the ILP. When the other states, especially our Mizoram state, the Manipur, the Arunachal, when they can strictly implement. Today, I think it is our responsibility. And as a students' community, it is our responsibility to educate, especially our parents, our village authority, and our community, that we have to accordingly implement. Or else today, tomorrow, we will be not less than a state where the non-indigenous have overtaken, especially our Tripura state. Taking this platform, today, most of our CSO have come, they have been waken up, I should say, with the influx that is happening in Assam last month. I think we have to be more serious, and especially our community, our elders, our APEX, not only the students community, but the rest of the tribe, the rest of our APEX, especially our tribal APEX, should join in hand in striking out these illegal immigrants in our state, in joining with the rest of our other state and with under the banner of NSF, under the banner of NESO. We, Naga Student Federation, especially, we are not against any citizens of India. We are against the illegal immigrants, and we are not stopping, or we are not against any individual who have come and visit in our state. Once again, we have other speakers also. So I want our government of the day to not issue any inner line pass, especially to those who have been after the evictions that have been happening in Assam. Our government should not issue any new ILP to any of the commuter. That's how I want to convey. And at the same time, dear students, friends, the future belongs to you. The future belongs to us. Where
the Northeast Student Organization has organized this peaceful sit-in protest, uniting the students from all 7 states of the Northeast region. I extend my heartfelt thanks to the Naga Students Federation for their cooperation and significant contribution to strengthen NESO. We are aware of the immense threat posed by the influx of illegal immigrants to the indigenous people of our region, affecting not only today's generation, but also future generation. The demographic shift is evident in states like Tripura, where indigenous people have become a minority in their own ancestral homelands. The populations of Tripuras is about 40 lakhs population. And today's, the indigenous people population of Tripura has become to 15 lakhs. So also Assam has faced significant changes in its demographic structure. And this issue is spreading to other northeastern states. NESO has been committed to finding a concrete solution to safeguard the future of the Northeast and its people. We acknowledge and appreciate the initiative taken by the present leadership of the Nagaland state government in extending the inner line permit to the entire state of Nagaland. The Naga Students Federation in its inception has been advocating for this issue through successive tenures, setting up the inner line regulation committee and submitting several research papers to the government of Nagaland. The present tenure of the NSF has set up a commission with an expert researcher and an experienced senior leaders, Mr. Enesam Lotha. The federations hoped that under his leadership, the Naga people will benefit and it will create more awareness among the upcoming generations. This commission has already submitted a representation to the state government, advocating for the ILP to revert its original term, which should be a pass, not a permit. However, we must understand that ILP is not the driving tool for addressing the issue of the illegal immigrants. There is a crucial difference between ILP and illegal immigrants. ILP is for everybody, for every outsiders who wants to come to the state. They can come by applying ILP and they will go back. On the other hand, illegal immigrants, particularly Bangladeshis, settle in the region pose a significant challenges. This issue is not only the responsibility of the state government, but also of its citizens. We urge the state government to work with intellectual bodies like NSF and tribal apex bodies to prevent, detect, and deport illegal immigrants. Strengthening border management, interstate coordination, and local vigilance is crucial. In the light of this, NESO urges the government of Nagaland and all northeastern states to implement strict measures in compliance with the Home Ministry directive. We also appeal to the government of India to permanently seal the Indo-Bangladesh border. Before I would like to send a message to all the northeastern people. Let us stand together in unity to protect our land, our rights, and secure our future. Long live NESO, long live NSF, Buknalim.
I just want to make 2-3 points submission to all of you. In fact, we are fortunate today that the Northeast Students Organization is initiating this demonstration in the form of sit-in protest. I congratulate the NESO member units for taking up the issue that really matters, that concerns the future generation. I want to make a remark like this. If you remember COVID-19, when COVID-19 came, we have experienced the way the state government, otherwise the country as a whole, they acted very alarmingly. But today, when we look at the issue of immigrants, we are sad to see that there is no proper mechanism to address this. I would like to remind all of us here that this illegal migrant issue is much more serious than diseases like cancer or whatever you call it. The future generation will be submerged if we don't wake up today. My dear students, you are fortunate to witness this sit-in protest today. You don't have future if you don't wake up today and protect yourself. The government of the day must come up with stringent measures. Remember, ILP is not a permit. It is only a pass, just like the way you buy a bus ticket or movie ticket, or even, for that matter, to watch a football match. You buy a ticket. It is just only a pass. Once your purpose is served, you have to go back. That is the reason why ILP is being enforced. But today, it looks like ILP is a permit to go for business, for sustenance, for survival, for those illegal migrants. Let us wake up, especially the youngsters, the students. We need to be serious with this. For cancer diseases, you go to hospital, you get a treatment. But on the issue of immigrants, the illegal immigrants, there is no cure unless we wake up and protect ourselves in unity. I also question the government of India. When there is a peaceful coexistence between the Naga people across border in the Myanmar region, government of India has forced for border fencing. The people have objected, but government of India refused to listen to the voice of the people. And now, immigrants coming from the Bangladesh region, there is no proper mechanism to check. This is a threat to our people. Nagas, hardly about 20 lakhs population. If we are not careful, if we are not serious of our future will be doomed. Therefore, government of India must immediately address this matter, this issue, and as said, this is more than a disease. And tomorrow, our identity, as stated by the Secretary General, our identity tomorrow will be at stake. Therefore, I believe that through this sit-in protest, the government of India, the state governments, will have a serious look, consideration, and come up with proper mechanisms so that the future of our society will be safe. Thank you.
Blessing us this beautiful day. First of all, I would like to thank the largest student organization in the Northeast, that is the Northeast Student Organization, and congratulating the wisdom of the incumbent officials of the NESO. We would also like to thank the two officials from Northeast Student Organization, Secretary General Sir Mutsikhoyo Yhobu, who is also the former president of NSF, and Sir Ejanthung Ngulie, who is the state coordinator of NESO, former General Secretary of NSF. And we would also like to thank the Media fraternity for always availing your time for the cause of the NSF. And special thanks to the All Nagaland College Student Union and the college participants for making this program a grand success. Thank you all for being a part of this program.
Let's repeat it. When I say long live NESO, long live NESO! Long